Hello again, CJ100 students. Here we are in unit number 2. Are you getting used to things yet? Well, you should pretty quickly, so just hang in there. And you'll get used to things as we advance through the course. I hope you are doing well. What do we have going on in unit 2? Well, first of all, we'll move on to chapter 5. It's a broad overview of different criminal justice jobs, and perhaps you'll take a look at yourself and how you will be or are a good fit for the field, or how you can develop yourself to be an even better fit. Alright, we have 2 discussions this week, so this is a little bit different than last week, and they are both under discussion in unit number 2. So you see the first one is your interests, but right underneath that, up where it says topics, you see where the red arrow is pointing to that second discussion question. It also has a circle around it on this particular slide. So you have to reply to both of these discussions, okay? You have to post your initial response of at least 100 words, and you have to reply to 2 other students for a total of 3 different days of the week for both questions. So the first discussion is where you will choose a specific job in the CJ field that is of interest to you and talk about tools and skills which will help you succeed in the profession as well as the work environment. So again, make sure to focus upon tools and skills. Some of the errors that I often see students make with this particular question is that they just talk about the job in general and they don't really focus upon the tools and skills required for it. So make sure to answer that part of the question. Number 2, here you'll talk about personal attributes. Describe what attributes you possess that will assure that you're successful in your pursuits. So you're going to talk about what it takes to be a successful practitioner in the CJ field and reflect upon that and explain why this is true in you. Now remember, for our discussions, the perfect answer is at least 100 words, often more. Correct grammar, relates to your readings, uses critical thinking, and you post on 3 different days of the week, and you reply to 2 other students per question. So make sure to hit all of those elements for both of those questions. Now, a written assignment this week is a job exploration, so I correct my error there, where you will use online career employment sites and search for a couple of different jobs in the CJ fields. You'll look at 2 jobs that are of interest to you. Now, for this particular assignment, there is a template that you can utilize under the Unit 2 assignment description. So you click on Unit 2, you click on the written assignment, and you will find the template. You see where the big red arrow is pointing to a hyperlink. You click on that, and it will download that template for you, and you just fill in the blanks, and this is what the template looks like. You'll fill in the sections to complete this assignment and write a short narrative at the end to complete it. So what goes in this assignment? You will talk about the job title and description for both jobs. You will list 5 skills that are needed for both jobs from the job description and also from your own knowledge and analysis of the job. So not just what you read, but also what you know. Make sure that 3 of those skills are related to CJ specifically, so they're kind of specific to criminal justice. Also explain why each of those skills are needed for success. Explain how they're related to your professional goals. Discuss why you are interested in those jobs, and explain your strategy to achieve the skills needed. So how are you going to develop those skills that are needed for this particular job? Make sure also to indicate which sites you have used. So make sure to let me know some details about the sites that you utilized in order to complete this assignment. Watch your grammar in your written assignments, of course. Grammar is graded. You can use a Kaplan University Writing Center. This is a resource that I don't see students utilize to its full capacity a lot of times, and it is there for you to use, and it is free to use. So take a look at the Writing Center. They offer a variety of services that can help you improve your written assignments. You can find that under your studies, under your homepage. Assignments are submitted to the Dropbox, and they always have to be in Microsoft Word. So you're going to submit this as an attachment to the Dropbox in Microsoft Word. There's a little window where you can send me a message in the Dropbox, and it is just if you have questions or comments about the assignment. It is not the assignment itself, so don't copy and paste into that window. Make sure to submit a Microsoft Word document. I will grade it, track changes, note corrections, note things that you can fix for the future, and I will send it back to you in the Dropbox so you can take a look. As always, we'll have our seminar, regular night and time, and your quiz for the class as well for this particular unit. It'll be a lot like last week's and heavily based upon the readings. You're doing great here. We're already in Unit 2, so just keep your head down and keep moving forward. G.K. Nielsen said, "Successful people are not gifted